That's true. Oh, now we're being recorded, so I have to watch what I say. So welcome everyone to the last meeting of the year of the president-elects of the District 5000. So are you guys excited? That's kind of quiet out there. All right. Tell me one thing that excites you about the upcoming year.
I have Dave to help me.
I have only one meeting left.
Okay, that's not the right answer, Dave. You're excited and looking forward to being an AG to this incredible group of change makers, right?
Imuakako.
Anybody else? Are you excited? Aren't you excited? You have so much to be excited for.
I have a great board working with me that's going to make the whole thing work.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Same here. I have a great board.
Yeah. Terrific. Anka says, leaving the pandemic more and more excites me. Good job. Good job, Anka. Reconnecting in person. Absolutely. Fellowship. Is that you, Lori Williams, saying fellowship? Laugh out loud. LOL. All right. So I hope you are excited. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. And I'm excited to be working alongside with you. And fortunately, over the last couple of weeks, I've had a chance to go to a few of your in-person events. I went to Jade's at the Rotary Club at Eva Beach. They had their change of command there at the golf course, and it was just a really nice event. Jade, before I forget, are you there, Jade? Are you there?
Nope.
Jade?
Yes, I am.
Jade, do you want to share? I learned the neatest thing, what you did at the last of your meeting.
Okay. So we, in the installation of officers, we also installed a brand new member. And this is something Mililani does. So whenever they install a new member, they have a bowl. So they collect money to help the new member begin their journey to Paul Harris. So everybody puts a couple dollars in the bowl, and that's donated towards Paul Harris. Well, at least their first donation to the foundation towards their Paul Harris Award. So it helps them start it. It also helps to introduce or talk a little bit more about the foundation and what we do. So gets everybody a little more excited again. But definitely the new member as well.
Yeah,
so,
that was really great. Some of the rest of you may do that as well, but that was the first time I'd actually seen it done that way, where you induct a member, then they pass the bowl of happy dollars around for everybody to contribute, and the money gets donated to the individuals to get them started on their Paul Harris track, right? So yeah, I just thought that was just really a cool way to get a person started in Rotary and then connect them to the foundation. Very simple, but very cool. So
yes.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything you want to share about how excited you are, or anything great that's happened to you over the recent couple weeks? Life is boring. Come on, folks. We got to get you charged up here. Otherwise, you're going to just have to listen to me. Okay, we've got a lot of ground that we're going to have to cover today, things that we need to do. And I also want to give you folks time to interact with one another. This is our final meeting for you as president-elects. The next time we get together, you will officially be presidents of your Rotary Club, and a really exciting time for you. This really is, I think some of the opportunities you're going to have it really is going to be some of the best times in your life. Those who have gone through it will tell you that it is just really exciting and it'll just be so rewarding. You will enjoy, and we will enjoy and support one another together. So, okay. And do you, hold on. Can you tell me what you see? Do you see the Aloha E Como Mai slide?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you see
Yes.
a big red PowerPoint slide?
Our-
Oh,
Our
okay.
point presentation mode.
You're not supposed to. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and get started with some of the things that I need to make sure we catch you up on. So just remember, this is all about teamwork together. Okay, so as we start off this journey this upcoming year with you as the presidents, it is all about us supporting each other through the process, sharing ideas with one another, collaborating, and working together as a team. So there is never any point in time where you should just feel totally out there all by yourself, because you are surrounded by a team of really great people to help you out. Some of you already mentioned your boards, but don't forget you have your class of presidents right here with you. You've got your assistant governors, you've got your governor line, and you also have the district leadership team, as well as 1.2 million other Rotarians around the world to help support you. But now there are a few tasks that you need to get done before the end of the year, or hopefully before July 1st. Okay, we've gone over and over about a lot of the online resources that Rotary has available to you. I don't know if you know this, but people like Naomi and I can actually go in and see what you have been able to do. For example, whether or not you've been able to go into the Learning Center and complete your courses, or whether or not you've been able to go into the Rotary Club Central and put your goals. And we noticed that there are quite a few of you who have not had a chance to do that yet. So we want to remind you, in case you have forgotten, to go to rotary.org, log into My Rotary, and go into Manage Your Club and input the goals for your club. And as we've talked about in the past, this is not something for you to do all by yourself. You do this as a result of you having conversations with your board and setting up your goals together. Now, if any of you have forgotten how to do that, Benson and I are available to have additional sessions with you just to walk you through Rotary Club Central, because it's just probably a matter of just logging in and just remembering where to go. Okay? Once you get in there, you have a wealth of information that you can see about your own club. There are a lot of reports that are available. You have an opportunity. You're going to have access to information at your fingertips that you probably did not have access to until you became president. Okay? You can review and you can highlight information about your members. Get to know all of your members. Make being a Rotary a really fun experience. Find out their why. Why are they Rotarians? Why do they continue to belong to Rotary? And what is it that they are most passionate about in being Rotarians? And as you go into Rotary Club Central, you're going to find that you can access the reports. You can learn things about your members, for example, the contributions they have made to the foundation, how far along they are toward becoming a Paul Harris Fellow. And you know, to be a Paul Harris Fellow is just a matter of contributing $1,000 to the foundation. And you can see for each one of your members how far along they are. You can also find out things like your members' anniversary dates. Yeah, if you searched hard, you could probably find out their wedding anniversaries. But that's not what we're talking about. We're looking for things to celebrate. So, you know, one of the things to celebrate might be looking up your members and finding out when they joined Rotary. Some people like me, I'll be celebrating my 29th Rotary anniversary. Others like Danny, I think are going to be celebrating, Danny, what is it, your 3rd anniversary? while you're president, and a lot of you just have different anniversary number of years you've been involved, so you can find out a lot about your members. Get to know your members and celebrate with them. And then the other thing, as we have been going over and over with you, is just make sure you schedule your DG visit. That's with me. And there are really two visits that we're looking for. One is an opportunity for me to meet with your board. And the reason for that is I really want to hear about all of the great things that your club is doing. You know, what are your successes? What are your club's strengths? What are the kinds of things that your club to work on this year? And you know, what are the goals that your board members have that we can just talk about and celebrate together? And then the second meeting, the meeting with your club members. At that meeting, that's the meeting when I would like to share with them what the goals of the district, as well as the Rotary International priorities are for the upcoming year. So we can blend it all together and take a look at, from the Rotary International to the district to the club level, what are our goals together? And you know, when you're looking at scheduling these club visits, don't make it a burdensome task. That's not what the purpose of this is. Be creative, make it fun. Um, you know, collaborate with another club if that's what you would like to do. It can be a social, it can be an event. You can have other activities going on, like inducting members, celebrating things. So while the primary purpose of this is to go over the district, well, the upcoming goals for the year, the environment at which we have it is really one for you to decide. And I'm very, very flexible. And so as you're planning these things, I ask you to please keep me on Mary Ann's good side. Please confirm with her important information, like the date. I think everyone's been assigned a week, right? Mary Ann, everybody knows about their week that their clubs have been assigned?
Yes, they should. And if anybody or any AG doesn't remember what their weeks are, just email me and I'll let you know.
Okay, and they knew that by an email they received from you, right?
Yes.
Okay. So basically what we just need to know is the date, the location, the time, and the format this year is going to be really, really important. Whether it's going to be held in Zoom, hybrid, or in person. And while ideally we'd love to have these in-person meetings, but if that's just not opportune for your club right now, please don't feel pushed to having an in-person meeting. Maybe the time isn't right yet and we still need to meet via Zoom or in a hybrid session until your club is ready for in-person. Okay, but just let us know. And if it's going to be a hybrid meeting, please advise us of the equipment that you have access to or what we may need to bring to help out. Oops, sorry, that's our treasurer calling. Hold on, Sharon, I'm in a meeting. I'll call you back. And I would also, the other thing too is when I come, especially to the neighbor islands, I really would like to meet with the Rotaractors, the Rotaract clubs that you have over there. So if you have an opportunity where the Rotaractors can join you, that would be a wonderful opportunity, and I encourage you to do that. Okay. And so in having the board and the club meetings, I just ask that preferably, I would like to meet with the board before we meet with the club. The reason for that is that it really helps me to get an idea from your board members what your goals are for your club, so that when I have an opportunity to meet with your members, we can integrate in what the priorities of your club are with the conversations that we have. Okay. And on the day of the visit, on the club visit, it's not necessary for you to bring in another speaker because the program that day will be us. Okay. Any questions? Okay. And I also wanted to tell you that as on July 1st, Brenna, I spelled her name on, shame on me. It's Brenna, Brenna Dix. She's going to be the district chair of communications. And she's going to really help us along with our communications. We're going to try some different things. I realize from looking at the stats of how many actually open their emails that some of you either have challenges or not, or don't have access to emails, or at least aren't opening your emails on a regular basis. So to help make sure that we get information out, we're still going to use emails. That's going to be a primary mode of communication. But what Brenna is going to do is on Mondays, Monday mornings, you can look forward to a newsletter in your inbox, in your email inbox. And on the first of Monday of each month, it'll be an overview of the theme of the month. We're going to be focusing on the Rotary's themes of each month, the major events that are happening, any updates I might have, and things that we need to make sure you are aware of. That will happen on the first Monday of the month. Then the additional Monday, she will also include weekly updates. This is where we invite you to share with us your club meetings, your club events, your club fundraisers, your club projects, right? So they can be highlighted in these weekly meetings. They will also be posted on the D5000 website because Naomi has done a fantabulous job really building the information that's available on the website. But we're just trying to diversify the platforms that we're using to help make sure you get the information in an easily accessible way. Okay. Then as far as meetings, I think I sent as an attachment to the email last week, the district, the updated training and meeting schedules. So just to highlight, what's going to be happening is on Monday evenings, we will continue to have meetings. The district trainers will meet on the second Tuesday of the month. I'm sorry, the second Monday of the month. You as presidents will meet on the third Monday of the month. And then starting in August, the president-elects will meet on the first Monday of the month. I will share with you, at our previous meeting, we had all agreed to continue to meet at 7:00 p.m. The other groups are going to be meeting at 6:00 p.m. And so I wanted to get a gauge from this group. Marianne, can you see everyone in the gallery view?
Yep.
Do all of you know how to use your reaction to raise your hand in the reaction bar? Okay. How many of you would rather that we move our meetings from 7:00 to 6:00? Would it be better for you if we met at 6:00? Can I see just by the raising of your hands or electronic raising of your hands, how many would prefer to meet at 6:00? Marianne, you don't have to count each individual one, but can you get a sense here?
The majority, I think, prefers 7. I only see 4 hands so far. Oh, wait a minute. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
Okay, because if it's a split vote, we're just going to keep it where we are at 7. Okay. Was everybody who was raising your hand for 6:00 meetings? Yes. And it looks like it's split because I can't see. Marianne, can you see? I don't need an exact count, just kind of an eyeball screen.
I'm not seeing very many pushing it for 6.
Okay. Okay. So that being the case, and we'll just stay with the time that we currently have at 7 p.m. on the third Monday of each month. So our next meeting will be on July 19th. And the additional meetings that you will have monthly meetings with your assistant governors, and those times will be scheduled between you and the assistant governors. District trainings will continue to happen. Benson has time slots set aside, again, as I mentioned earlier, on the Monday evenings. Also on Saturday mornings, we will be having district training sessions as well on different topics. And that appears on that schedule you should have received as an attachment. And by the end of the meeting, I will highlight some of the key ones that are coming up for you as well. Okay. So that being said, I just want you all to keep in mind that this is all about teamwork, working together. And so I wanted to give you folks some time to go into a breakout session. I'm just going to randomly assign you to breakout rooms. Naomi, can you help me with these breakout sessions? Naomi, are you there?
How many rooms?
Can I make a comment?
Yes, you can.
You know, let's go back to that 6 p.m. on Mondays. You want to be careful. You got your sports starting in September. A lot of the programs start at 7 p.m. for whatever it is, volleyball, basketball, whole thing. Monday Night Football is probably early, but just a consideration, maybe you want to do 6 to avoid that problem.
No, you voted.
Just as a suggestion that
So as a
I want to
suggestion.
see how to look at this.
Okay. This, let's try the 7. And if we have too many conflicts, we can in the future revisit this again. But at this point, it looks like most of the people prefer to have it at 7, because I know that there are some other conflicts with other meetings for some of you as well. But thank you, Dick. I appreciate that. I guess you're a diehard sports fan, yeah?
Sandy, what was the result of the poll? There was just a poll that came up. I submitted, and it was that question about 6 or 7. Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you.
Naomi, do you have a poll up?
Yeah, did you see it?
Oh, I can't see it.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay, so it's 13 for 7 o'clock, 11 for 6 o'clock, and 3 for either one is fine.
Okay.
So how do we interpret that? Because 48% said 7 o'clock, 41% said 6, which is kind of close. There's 6% difference. And then there's 11% that said either one is fine. So if we take the 11% that's either one, add it to the 41%, you know, that gives 52%.
No, you can't do it that way.
We can't do it that way?
No.
That's simple
can't do it.
math.
It's the margin of error. But
Oh, okay.
anyway, Sandy, how many rooms did you want?
Let me see. How many people do we have here tonight?
43.
If we can get, let's see, let's get 4 to 5 per room.
Okay.
Okay, so the topic for consideration for tonight is, as you're prepping for your DG meetings and as you're prepping for the year, what are some of the things that you're excited about, and what are some of the things that you wish you had more information on? And we'll have each one of the groups report back out. Okay? Are you ready? Oh, do I push this join? Okay.
Sandy,
Yes, ma'am.
are you
AGs.
going to set up? Yeah,
AGs.
AGs.
Can you stay here with me, AGs?
Sandy, how many minutes? She left.
Where did she go?
Did she want us to stay on with her, the AGs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
There she is.
Oh, now I can see the poll.
Sandy, how many minutes for the breakup, please?
15. So 22.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks, Naomi. Okay, did we lose some? Is Kwanzaa in a room?
Yeah, I think you lost Dave, Kwanzaa, there in some other room. I think they reacted too quickly.
Okay,
I
that's
don't know
okay.
how to bring them back.
I don't know how to bring them back either. But that's okay. I will go over this with you and then I will cover it with them later. Was Marianne, is Nestorio here? And
Yes, Nestorio, but he's like Dave. I don't know. I
and,
don't know where he went.
okay. Anyway, let me go over this with you folks and then I'll just have to meet with them separately. I just wanted to remind the AGs that you have a big role when it comes to meeting with the presidents because you are our link and you're my link and connection with the presidents. And so like after we have our meetings, if you can review what we've gone over with them and then help them, okay? And the kinds of things that they're going to need help on right now, we really need to have them get their Rotary Club Central information in, the goals in. So if you can help them set that up, that would be good. Ideally, if they could have it done by the first week in July, they should have already been done, but if they could have it done by the first week in July, that would be ideal. Thank you for making it back, Dave.
Not a problem.
Sandy, do you want
Yeah.
this recorded or you want the recording paused?
Oh yeah, you can pause the recording. Thank you. Presidents will meet on the third Monday of every month. And then the AG group will meet on the third Thursday. So following the president's meeting that week, we will meet to regroup and figure out the next steps. Okay. Okay, welcome back, everybody. So how many groups did we have? 6. Who was in group 1? Group 1, or is there a group that would like to share maybe an idea that came out from the group or suggestions that came out from the group? If not, go ahead.
Yeah, well, one of the things that we wanted is to have a list of all the emails and telephone numbers of the other presidents, so it's easy for us to contact each other.
A list of the
And-
emails and phone numbers?
Yeah, the email and phone numbers so that we can contact each other. If we could have a map, a list of that.
Okay.
I wasn't sure how to find that in the district website.
So I think as far as protecting data, you as presidents have a right to know among the presidents, but probably not information that we widely distribute to others. So as long as we have an agreement with one another that stays among the presidents. Does that sound right, Naomi? And then it's not publicly shared, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Can I say something to that, Sandy? We use Club Runner. And if I want to get in touch with any officer from another club, I just go into Club Runner and just send them an email that way.
Right.
And they get the email through Club Runner, which I think is great.
That's a great advantage of having Club Runner. Not everyone does.
Yeah.
I do have Club Runner, but I wasn't sure how to use it to find that information. So Anne Marie, maybe you could tell me how to do that.
Sure. I'll write something in chat.
Thank you.
Okay.
That sounds like one of our training sessions. But good suggestion. But we can also make it available. I can make it available for the presidents for your use. Okay.
Even just the email is okay.
I'm sorry?
Even just the email addresses is okay.
Okay, very good. Great suggestion. Thank you, Janice.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else from any other group? How about group 2? What came out of group 2?
One of the things that came out of group 2 was a couple of the small clubs sort of linked up and saw very similar challenges, very similar issues they all had, and agreed to sort of stay in touch and try to work with one another and help one another out. I thought that was really valuable.
That's great. And are those clubs in the same area, or are they geographically spread out?
It was Mililani Sunset and Waianae Sunrise, or vice versa. I'm sorry, I
Awesome.
don't
Awesome.
remember, so.
You know, that's probably a great idea. I'm sure that there are many of the smaller clubs, especially those that have been struggling a bit, to get together and support one another. And even in the AG groups, to work collaboratively and collectively on projects and things, it's all about supporting each other and teamwork. So thank you, Ethan. That's very good. Good suggestion. Anything else, group 3?
What was interesting about group 3 is that all of our clubs were all small clubs as well, ranging from 8 to I think 15. So we discussed a little bit about some of the challenges we are facing as smaller clubs, especially as far as like not having any real opportunities in the last year to really make any fundraisers. So so I think that will be the challenge coming toward for the next year, is trying to plump up the bank account, so to speak.
You know, we have some professionals right in this group here that could probably help us with that as well. Right, Patty? No, but that's a great suggestion, Kevin. And that's probably something I'm going to add that to the list, because I think that's an important one. Yeah. How to rebuild our resources. Very good. Anything, group 4, anything?
I think group 4, we were just excited. Oh, sorry. Sorry, we're just very excited to get back on track and start our projects and move forward now that we can.
Very good. Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Jade. Group 5?
Okay, group 5.
Hey.
I think that's us. We talked about how excited we were about your visits to our clubs. And we talked about the challenges and successes of the meetings, hybrid meetings. You know, we're a combination of small clubs and large clubs. And like Tony and I, we lost our venue and different things like that. And then we also talked about how the trainings were really great, like the pets this year and the trainings preparing us for the presidency. So that's what we talked about.
Wow, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Group 6. What's your group 6?
Patty, she's smiling.
Patty.
Oh, I don't know. We talked about a lot of the challenges, mostly of becoming president, but also Nalani shared with us some of her ideas for exposure. So building membership, building awareness, something as simple as wearing our Rotary shirts at, as often as possible as a group. So for activities, for events, she also invited everybody to her Christmas parade in December.
Where is that Christmas parade?
Why not?
And why would you want to go to that Christmas parade?
It sounds like fun.
I agree. Yeah. Nalani, you want to share anything else about that Christmas parade?
Well, we're crossing our fingers that we will get the permit to do this. And if we do, I'm inviting as many clubs who want to show up and walk behind their banner and support our district governor in this event. And see the 3,000 to 4,000 community residents line up the street, anxious and waiting. And it's a wonderful way to start the question, what's Rotary? And with all of
Dinner's
us,
ready. I
sure,
just can't have to, I'm still on.
you
Dinner's
can
ready. Sorry. So a lot of support for Rotary in that, a lot of visibility and presence of Rotary in that parade. That's awesome. Thanks for
Best
sharing,
parade.
Bonnie.
Best one.
What's that?
Kathleen.
I said it's the best one. I've been going for years. It's awesome.
We have adopted Kathleen from many, many years ago when she worked in Waianae, and she has become a part of our Ohana and our Rotary Club. So Kathleen, no matter where she is, she's still part of our family.
Mahalo. Don't forget the parade, you all. It's a fantastic one. We got to be there.
It would be fun for us to do something all together like that and have a tremendous presence of Rotarians together, wouldn't it? Yeah, we could look at doing that. So keep us posted on that, Nalani.
December 11th.
Okay.
In honor of our DG, should we make it a pet-friendly one and also bring pets like birds on our shoulders and things of that nature?
Yes. Bring pets.
Did you see my new baby?
No.
This is my new little
A
baby.
Rottweiler.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Anyone else have anything to share? I know that you're probably concerned about some of the challenges, but look at the people that you are surrounded with, right? We've got an incredible current district governor who will be your immediate past district governor when you're president. We have past district governors in the group. We've got presidents that have been presidents for 2, maybe 3 times. We have people who are coming on board who are brand new to Rotary joining us in the leadership. So we are just surrounded by some really terrific people who have a passion for Rotary. So don't forget that as we move forward, we're going to move forward together and support one another. And I just wanted to show you, speaking about moving forward, that one Benson, I call it Benson's, but that the schedule that I sent, it was an email attachment. Some of the upcoming things that you might want to note, I have highlighted in yellow here. You all have a copy of this, but on July 10th, that's going to be our membership training session. And then our president's meeting, we will be together again on July 19th. And on that day, we can talk about your first meetings. On July 24th, there's going to be a session on youth protection. This one is really, really important. They're all really important, but I don't know if you folks are aware of it, but you know that everyone in your club that works with youth, whether it's through Rotaract or events or Interact, we should all be covered under this youth protection. It is such, it is such an important area that we need to do, we could do a lot more as far as youth protection. So I really encourage you to have all of your volunteers who have any contact with youth to take part in this. And then July 31st will be Rotary Days of Service. There are other events coming up, but we will see each other before the other events. One of the things I wanted to highlight is that on August 7th, this one, I think the Welcome to Rotary, that's a session that Naomi and Benson started. And this is one this year that we're going to invite, we've been inducting new members, yay, which is really awesome. But we thought it would be really fun to invite not only prospective members, but new members to Rotary to this session, and so that they can have an orientation experience with other new Rotarians. So that one's coming down the pike too. And then later on in September, there will be a new course, Juliana. It's a course in leadership, but that one will be focusing more on developing, for example, your club members as future leaders, so that every time we have a need to appoint our president-elect nominees, right? Like some of our clubs now, I keep reminding you, don't forget, we need your PENs to come up because there's training is starting in August. That we're going to start a leadership training program so that our members can start thinking about how they can be engaged with more leadership opportunities. Okay. I have pins from different clubs that I need to get to you, that I need to get to you folks. So Kevin McCrary, Derek, Natalie, Christina, Evan, Anka, Jackie, Lonnie, Nanette, Anne Marie, Paul, Wendy, and Dick May. If you folks are here tonight, stay just a moment after the meeting so I can connect with you to get your pins. You ordered these pins months ago. I have them, and now we just need to get them paid for, and so we can distribute them to you. Okay. Does anyone have any questions or any announcements? Any other announcements? Naomi, do you have any other announcements?
Well, we have the change of leadership on July 1st at 4:30. It's on Zoom, just half an hour. So if everybody can Zoom in. And I just wanted to remind PEs that even if you don't have an installation or changeover event, you are automatically the president as of July 1st. So congratulations. So on July 2nd, we're going to have a Joker's Wild at 5:30 on Friday. So anybody who, if you have somebody in your club tells good jokes, we just want to laugh for half an hour or 45 minutes. Joker's Wild, stay tuned for that. And then tomorrow night we have the marketplace, and Rick Blangiardi is going to have a message on businesses back and how we can help businesses get back in business. And we should be helping our fellow Rotarians. We're going to morph this into a different kind of session for small business. So it'll be a small business roundtable where people can share ideas and get speakers. And if you've got members in your club who want to present tomorrow, we still have time. Thanks.
You have openings for others to participate?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh, that's good to know. Well, everyone, it's been quite a journey. Many of you started with us in November, and the rest of you kind of joined along the way. I congratulate you. It's going to be an incredible year next year. So look forward to it. We're going to have a lot of fun together. We are just surrounded by terrific people. So a lot of fun, lots of aloha for us to serve and change the world. So any last minute announcements that anyone would like to bring up?
I have one.
Okay.
Rotary Club of Ever Beach will be doing a school supplies rubber slipper drive on July 11th from 10 to 2 at the Kapolei Walmart. So come on by, drive by.
Awesome. Anything
Thank
else?
you.
Thank you.
The Diamond Head Kaimuki Club is hosting a presentation from one of the law fellows at the Refugee and Immigration Law Clinic at the University of Hawaii Richardson Law School. And the link to the Facebook page I just posted in the chat. So please share, and I hope you can join us.
Awesome. That one is when, John?
Tomorrow at 6:30.
Tomorrow at 6:30. Okay. Terrific. Anything else? We've got some great things going on here. So I guess with that said, the next time I see most of you, many of you, if I don't get to see you at your club, will be next month. What was the date of our next meeting? Come on, you guys, it's the third month.
19th.
July 19th.
July 19th.
July 19th at 7 p.m. We will gather again. And as Naomi mentioned, join us on July 1st at 4:30. We'll post the Zoom link. I'll send that out to you. Join us for our change of command for the district. Okay? You guys have a wonderful week and congratulations as PEs. And I look forward to you as seeing you as presidents. Yay. So good night. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Aloha.
Bye,
Aloha.
everybody.
Night.